Oh, well anticipated there. Excellent anticipation from Chandra, easily cutting off and smashing it cross court, giving Wada no chance.
For those of you just picking up the audio now, we're in the first game of the men's singles semifinals. We have Chandra representing Italy, and he's playing against Shu Wada from Japan. The score is right now 9-15. Shu Wada is serving down here in the first game. Both players have reached the semifinals by winning at least 2 or 3 incredibly vigorous matches to get here. I'm here today, Dean Shoppy, with Bob Gilmore and John Britton. Bob Gilmore from Lake Forest, John Britton, local here. All three of us former national U.S. players. John Britton being a former U.S. player and a Scottish player. As we pick up the action, we have Bob and John to comment on what's going on and what's happened up till now.
Right now, Wada has been in a little bit of trouble, been getting beat at the net. He's about to serve.
Again, little net play there, but a rather loose one from Chandra, giving Wada another point. He moves within 4 points, 11-15.
Again, cross court around the head drop, catches Wada off guard for a winner.
And that was one of the longer rallies of this first game, because Wada played far more deep shots, deep clears to keep Chandra in the backcourt. A bit of an unforced error from Wada there, hitting it long and wide. And another long shot from Wada. He has changed his game ever so slightly. He's playing longer, deeper clears now. But it won't win. It won't help him if he keeps making these mistakes.
Yeah.
He overhits it.
Too many unforced errors at this point. Beautiful attempt at a cross-court net drop, did not work. I think that's the second point that Wada has won at the net.
18-12. Maybe somebody should write an overture by that title. A little bit of questioning here. Umpire doesn't overrule on anything. So the point given to Chandra. He leads by 19-12.
Chandra, he knew what was coming. He aggressively went to the net and forced an error by Wada. Game point.
This time that was better from Wada. He managed to keep the bird in play, and he saves 1 match point, but there's still 7 left. And that's it. First game to Indra Chandra from Italy. There will now be a 2-minute break while the coaches can talk to the players and the players can wipe off and grab a drink.
John, I believe that Chandra is doing the same thing that Wada did to his opponents yesterday, coming to the net, taking away the net, and aggressively beating him at the net. I think Wada's a little surprised at how well Chandra is playing at the net. He did not expect this.
Both players are exceptionally talented when it comes to net play, and they're both trying to outdo each other, but for Wada's sake, I would change my game because Chandra is clearly beating him when it comes to exchange of net shots.
Yeah, he's won the majority of the shots at the net, and with deception.
And you know, Bob, watching it, it's not been an extremely intensive, high-paced game. There's not been too many long rallies, or both players don't look tired. And do you think they are tired? Because most of the rallies were they were quick and fast, but they were short.
Absolutely. I believe that they're trying to feel each other out and play shorter rallies at this point. But now everything's thrown to the wind because now Wada has to play long rallies. One thing I will say, that when he has been in the rally, Chandra has been able to hit the around-the-head cross-court drop without Wada even getting his racket on it.
So, Dean, do you feel Wada should be a bit more composed, a bit more slow in his approach?
Yeah, what I expect to see out of Wada this game is that sort of what Bob said. I expect to see him try to get the bird to the back of the court and get off the net. They were both trying to establish dominance in front, and clearly the Italian did it. So Wada's got to push the game back, and he's got to extend it, and he's got to attack.
I really hope that this match is extended to a third game because these two players are fine players, very skilled shot makers. The other two players we saw in the semis were more of what I would call runners, hard pace shots, but more running with less skill shots.
Well, we'll see what unfolds in this second game, which, as you said, Mr. Wada, representing Japan, must win.
Right off the bat, an error off the net deep, but now he's going off the net. He's not playing net shots anymore. And it pays off, and he's got one. It's tied 1-1 here in the second game.
They still want to test each other at the net. And again, the Italian comes off better than his Japanese opponent.
Yeah, Wada's attempts at playing the net have not brought him any kind of dominance in this match at all.
And it's one of the reasons that's contributing to his loss the first game. Keep it, as Bob suggested, keep it off the net.
Even with that shot, what Wada did there is he didn't play the net shot tight to the net. He pushed the net shot deep away from the net, not to allow the Italian to come in and spin it and play it really close. He kept him away.
And he was still in trouble on the point. Even though he won the point, he was in trouble. He was going to have to scramble.
A good forehand drive down to the Italian's backhand, and Wada wins the point. Score is 3-2 for Wada.
Oh! He had the advantage there. A short shot going on the attack and hits it into the net. Unforced error.
Brilliant shot, that great get.
Oh my!
Even better.
Oh
Even
my
better.
gosh!
Once again, an example of the minute Wada goes to the net and hits a tight net shot, the Italian has the opportunity to demonstrate his superiority in that part of the court. Wada goes deep and scores the point. If I were Wada, I wouldn't play another tight net shot the rest of the match.
And I think your two buddies next to you would agree with that.
Yep. The amazing thing is Wada has played the net so well against his other opponents, and all of a sudden he's met his match at the net. Wonderful smash right there. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, that bird accelerates. When they go around the head like that, that bird just has so much power because it has the overhead stroke itself, and it has the entire legs and body moving in the same direction as the shot itself. Just so much power out of the around the head.
Good judgment from the Italian.
Amazing. He just put his arm up and let it go by.
Oh, beautiful shot. Chandra was waiting at the net for that shot. He knew it was coming. He sat there waiting for it. No chance for Wada to recover.
Yeah, the interesting thing about today's modern style of men's singles is that they play singles at such an incredibly fast pace. The amount of time, like maybe 0.8 of a second between shots, and that includes all the clears. So there's so many quick shots, like the one that the Italian hit, Chandra hit just a few moments ago. Unbelievably quick.
If Wada does not change his game and push him off the net, he is not going to win this match. He may be able to later on come back to the net, but at this point he's getting beat on every rally at the net.
Yes, Bob, as you said, he hasn't changed his net. He's playing far too many shots to the net and pretty much losing 80% of the rallies. He needs to vary his game somehow. Start driving, or as Dean recommended, start clearing it deep. But he's not going to win continuing along this route. And I would beg to say that the Italian player is even quicker than the Japanese player, as we saw in that rally.
I did not see this coming yesterday because of how Wada played his opponents yesterday. He dominated him at the net. He dominated on the flat game, and now he's being dominated. Beautiful cross-court block, and he's got him in trouble again.
Truly amazing. It's 11-4. It's more than 2-1 in favor of the Italian Chandra. And if you're Wada, you don't have a coach here, you don't have anybody to talk it over with. You've got to just be in your mind thinking, what do I have to do to even get into the rallies?
Well, if I was his coach, I would tell him what the three of us are agreeing with. He needs to stop playing so much to the net. He's doing it a lot. He's not winning, so he has to change his game somehow.
This is the semifinals for those of you just joining us. It's Chandra of Italy versus Wada of Japan. Chandra's won the first game handily, and Wada is down even more significantly here in the second. It's 11-4 in favor of Chandra.
And unless
and he starts
starts off where he left off. At least he hit it deep and didn't make a mistake at the net. But if he doesn't change his game, the result of this contest will not change.
This is not what I expected. I was truly looking forward to this match. I expected it to be a knockdown, drag-out battle with shot makers. At this point, one has dominated the side of the shots.
Well, they're actually still both making shots. The unfortunate thing for Wada is Chandra's a lot better at making them than he is.
Yes, absolutely. Unforced error.
A rare mistake, though, from Chandra. He's been really consistent throughout this match.
So for those of you who aren't that familiar with badminton, you got to win 2 out of 3 games to 21 points, rally scoring. So whoever serves, it doesn't matter. You score a point off the serve or off the return of serve. A match ends or a game ends at a sudden death of 30. Other than that, you have to win by 2. And there's Chandra again, just pounding a bird down the line and in.
A nice deep smash, too. He didn't try and go for the angle. He went for a deep smash to get it behind him.
In the last game, the ratio was about 3-2. In this game, it's looking like it's more 2-1. It's even a greater dominance on the part of Chandra. They're going to change the shuttle here. So in badminton, you're allowed to change the shuttle pretty much as often as you wish. There's exceptions to that, but generally speaking, it's sort of like baseball. If a pitcher doesn't like the ball, they can ask for a new one, and the same thing occurs here in badminton.
Oh, my goodness.
Finally.
And
Finally, Wada won a net rally.
And on top of it, Wada hits the net, the bird crawls over, and Chandra hits a good shot to get it back. Amazing.
Well, 2 in a row by Wada. That's a good good beginning of a comeback if he's going to make one. A couple more points, and he's right back in this.
That was a good aggressive rally, too. He didn't just sit back and play shots. He went after it. Both are taking a little break here, getting the courts mopped. I don't really think they're all that tired, but they're just trying to get their composure at this point.
No, but it's a warm enough day that they are sweating a lot, and so you're gonna be a little tired no matter what. We're here in Manhattan Beach. It's the middle of February or the beginning of February, and it's 75 degrees outside and sunny and beautiful. So it's a nice day.
It may be 75 outside, but it's 80 plus inside there. So when the game's over, put your shirt back on.
Yeah, there you go. Not me. Another unforced error at the net by Wada, and now it's 14-9 in favor.
I think Chandra had taken his foot off of the accelerator a little bit there, just taking a little breather because he was so far ahead. But now he's fully, the accelerator's fully down. He's
Beautiful.
100% now.
Yesterday on the smashes, yesterday Wada was able to hit those block cross. Right now, he is hitting straight because the bird's behind him, and Chandra is all over it. Chandra is showing his dominance at this point.
Wow, and there's just no comparison. There's nothing Wada can do to win this match short of Chandra just losing his concentration. He's completely dominating the game at every part of the court.
Well, yes, on the occasions when I was trailing 16-9, I would always pray my opponent got injured and had to retire.
Yeah, that's pretty much what will do it for Wada to win this one.
Another fantastic backhand drop from Chandra.
Oh my goodness.
Another around-the-head smash for a winner.
There is nothing Wada can do at this point, and I was so looking forward to this match. I was hoping for a 3-gamer, but he is dominating him. This is a one-sided match at this point.
Yeah, Chandra's really dominating every aspect of the game.
Finally, an unforced error to maybe give Wada a little bit of light, but at this point, the door is closing quite quickly.
Chandra just too quick for his Japanese opponent. And again, he's won every aspect of this singles game.
He actually crept forward on the return of serve, challenging him to hit the bird deep. He didn't take the chance of hitting it deep, and it cost him dearly. He was all over that bird. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. What an incredible 1-2 punch as he goes high in the air to hit the power overhead smash and then leans forward to just bury it at the net.
The butter's getting hard at this point. Oh! Chandra was waiting for the cross-court smash. He anticipated it.
Yeah, I don't know if the people on TV, I don't know if the people on TV saw that, but he literally moved over to this part of the court that Wada was hitting the bird to before Wada hit it, and he was waiting for the smash right when it arrived.
Put out the lights, the party's over.
And Dean, people will not be on TV, they'll be watching TV. If they're on TV, they won't be able to see the match.
There you go. Chandra makes an error, making the score 11-20, match point. Going to change the shuttle.
9 match points for Chandra.
Yeah, literally that means Chandra could literally sit back there and make 9 mistakes and still not have lost the match. Oh, Wada survives 1. There's 1 match point that he survived.
And he survived playing a couple of shots to the net, so he still must be confident about his net game.
Two match points survived by Wada. And I think Chandra is just kind of waiting. It's 13 last game, so now the score is 13-20. I kind of expect this to end right here.
Chandra is so confident that he can hit anything at the net and win. He just missed that one, but uh-oh. Oh my.
He had that
Unforced
setup
error.
kill again, and he didn't put it away. I think this is like the most points in a row Wada scored in this game.
Look how close he is to the net. Oh, he challenged him. That's it, folks.
That's it. Chandra takes it in 2 games, 21-13, 21-14, to get himself into the finals tomorrow from the Manhattan Beach Badminton Club International Championships Road to Rio event. This is Dean Shoppy saying goodbye for this match with Bob Gilmore and John Britton.
The Manhattan Beach Badminton Club would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support of the 2016 Manhattan Beach International Open. Farmers Insurance, Russo Design, Chevron, Wells Fargo, Connecta, Shade Hotel, Stroik, City of Manhattan Beach, Porsche, MBX, Portraits of Hope, Strand House, McDonald's, Manhattan Beach Downtown, Houlihan Lokey, Skechers, Patty Brown Physical Therapy. The Manhattan Beach Badminton Club would like to thank the following sponsors for their generous support of the 2016 Manhattan Beach International Open. Ashaway, HL Badminton, Maccabi USA, McDonald's, Rockin' Brews, Rockin' Fish, Baruco,